Hey folks, Michael here. Today's been a day where I've focused a little bit on art and music, as in work that I've been doing for our distance learning portal. And some of the thinking and the research and stuff has actually taken me to that rabbit hole of composition and songwriting and how can you do that and how can you get assistance. And then eventually I found my way to AIVA, which is an artificial intelligent music composer. It uses stochastic algorithms, if I said that correctly, which basically means that there should be no way that it creates exactly the same piece of music twice. It should be interesting to see how that goes. Now, AIVA will own the copyright to your music if you're using the freebie account. It only allows you to download 3 songs a month, I think it was. Otherwise, you can go to the standard plan or the professional plan. I think you can probably think of AIVA as being like they're the musician. They put the music together, but you're getting to be the music producer, but not with the big board where you can turn all the knobs and do all those bits and pieces. But you can do things like, actually, no. We want cellos and pianos, not flutes or whatever. Okay, but anyway, so if I go ahead and click on new track, this will pop up. I'm going to create an electronic track. You choose which key or minor key, C major, whatever you want. Choose your, actually I'll choose something here. Choose the type of environment where it's been recorded, and then how many compositions you want to create so that you can choose from them, or the duration. Now, I'm not going to do that because otherwise we'll be waiting around for a few moments. So I've already created a couple. It usually takes anything from 20-30 seconds to maybe a minute, depending on where you are in the world and your internet. Let's have a listen to one of these. Are you going to play nicely? Yep, here we go. Turn the volume up a little bit. So this one is C major. It's in a nice big room, 125 beats per minute. It's a little over 3 minutes. So it's not bad. Okay, let's go to my next one, which is going to be in a minor. And I quite like both of them, but I will go with this one here, just simply because it's probably a little bit easier to listen to. So what we're going to do is go to the piano roll. Okay, now I'm not going to go too in depth because, I've only spent a little while in here. So in the piano roll, I can get into here and take a look at my music. You can see, let's look at the melody first. Once I've actually opened this up, I can actually come in here and change when things are going to happen. So for example, let's say with the percussion, let's roll the percussion up. So I didn't want the percussion to kick in so early, so maybe I'll bring it back a bit. Let's see, I could even have it start on the bridge. Yeah, why not? And you can see the actual drums I've got is drum house kit 3. So if I go, let's go change that to 4, and you'll get a few changes. Now, one thing that this is not like GarageBand or anything like that, where you can just hit the play button and you're away. You're going to have to save and render this out. So it's kind of like you are doing some kind of visual composition without actually being able to listen to it a little bit later on. And I can add an instrument in here if I like. Let's go back up to the melody. I'm going to add an instrument in here. Actually, let's kind of have a listen. We haven't, the drum stuff is still going to play. Are you going to behave, or let's try that. Now, what I've found is if you just get the system not playing particularly well, so at the moment it doesn't want to play for me. Wait. Nothing's happening. So what I just do is go up here and refresh, and that seems to fix that issue. Although what I will find is that any changes that I had will kind of disappear. Okay, so if it does freeze up, just just refresh. Right, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to bring that back to the bridge. And I have people who are real musicians who'll probably be terrified and thinking, what are you doing, man? Now over here you can see where I've got my little bits of music playing. I'm going to get this to start about here, and I will also add an instrument. I take it it's one of these ones down here, so let's go ooh, we just twirled you up. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So where's my added instrument? Where'd you go? Okay, you're over here. Okay, yep, that's fine. So let's change this one here to, let's scroll down and find my synths. Yeah, we'll get a sign, we'll go natural, eh? And where are you? You're there. So we'll start you in about here. When does my percussion kick in? My percussion kicks in there. So, oh, that's right. It's going to kick in on the bridge. So let's go back to this, and we'll get you to kick in just there, and do a little bit there. Now the other thing I can do is I can come up to here and change to my pencil, and for whatever reason we can add a little bit in here. On this I will shall I bring it up an octave? Why not? Somebody will have a good reason for that. Anyway, it's just really a case of just working through these and seeing what you've got, trying to make sense of what's going on in here. Let's go down to ethnic world and let's change to this, because heck, it sounded pretty cool to me. We'll bring the volume up on that a little bit. So yeah, real musician types will kind of know something a little bit better than I will. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and save that piano roll. It will probably take a little bit of time for that to happen, so we'll give it a moment or two. If necessary, I'll just cut the video and come back to it. Your composition is rendering. What I'm probably planning to do with this video, the music, is to take it into a program like After Effects and layer that with some audio, some visuals that will actually interact with that. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a little while. I'll try and behave and maybe not do it tonight. So so I am using Cam Studio to record this. Loom is my favorite go-to tool at the moment, just because it's just so easy to use. But the reason why I'm going with Cam Studio is simply because I can pause the video. No, not because I can pause the video, but so because I can hear the system video, the audio that's being played within the computer. It'd be interesting to see whether that's something that Loom looks to build in at any stage. Okay, we can resume that now because it has been rendered. So let's find out if can I get you back to here? Let's find out if I've actually destroyed this artificially and intelligently created composition. Volume up. Here comes the percussion. Okay, I don't know how proud I should feel about myself, but what I'm going to do is take that, put it into After Effects and see what I come up with, and I'll probably share that at the end of this video, which will be hopefully fairly instant. Gotta stop scratching my nose, but I am at home, so